Howdy folks, welcome to episode 46. We're going to continue our trip over to the whatchamacallit over here. You know, did I do this wrong? Because now I'm not going to be turned the right way? Yeah, I totally did. Alright, let's go back. We're going to go back because I want to turn around anyway. So we're just going to do this. We're going to go... I mean, at least we tested this thing, right? We're going to go up around it so that we're turned around. So that we're going head first into that thing. But anyway, yeah, so I went in and checked the water cars. So basically the stamp mill, is that what it is? The stamp mill that takes the gold ore. It does 5. The inputs are all 5. So it's 5 of each. It takes 5 of each to create 5 outputs, whatever it is, right? So if we're bringing 100 gold ore, that means in order to utilize that, all 100 of those, we need... It won't let me scroll because I'm zoomed all the way out. In order to... There we go. And then when we come around this way, we're going to go that way. See? That'll put us facing the right direction. There we go. And then that. Okay. All right, let's go do this. So I can yap while we're doing this thing. So anyway, we need 100 of each. We need 100 water. We need 100 coal. We need 100. What's the other thing? The cat's jumping all over the place. She's convinced she's gonna eat any second now. We need water, coal, gold, and cordwood is the other one. So we're gonna have to get... That's going to be 12 cars. No, 13 cars of cordwood. Because there's only 8 per car. And we need 100. So 12 by 8 is 96. There we go. We're off the curve. Now we can start hauling. Alright. But anyway, yeah, that's the plan for this episode. We're going to get the... So step 1 is going to be... We go and get the gold, finally, right? We're going to get the gold ore, and then we're going to take this train, and I think we're going to add water onto it. I need to double check and make sure that that's the water that we need. The water that you use for the cattle and stuff is the same water that you use for the stamp mill, just so that we don't do that. But yeah, we're going to have to fill up 9 of those cars, because you can only fit 12 in a water car. You can only fit 12 waters in a water car. So we're going to need 9 water cars to add on to this train. So that's going to be fun too. We can leave these somewhere. We can leave the smaller ones somewhere, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we probably should do that. We can drop those off. Let's see. We're going to want to go this way. Yeah. And I think that's what we'll do, is we'll drop the cars off here and then carry on from there. Because I think 5 is going to be all we need. And then that one's going to go like that. And that's going to go like that. Okay. We're good. Alright, we can slow down a little. Whoa! I'm going the wrong way here. I don't remember that switch being that way. Do not remember that switch being that way. Do you? I could have swore that switch was the other way. Is that one that I just flipped? Thinking it was the other one? Whoa! Okay. No, 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 no. Enter the vehicle. Enter the vehicle. You can stop. All right. Adventure number 1. Okay. It's not going to let me. It's not going to let me put it there. Okay, so now we're going to re-rail it. There was a green. There was a green. Where was the green? I need that. I need the green thingy. That's not going to let me. All right, let's go forward. And, whoops. This is what got us in trouble in the first place, right? Was the driving like this. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. All right, we'll take the brake off because we're not going to need it. There we go. And then this should be okay. All right, we'll try this again. Be a little gentle. All right, there we go. That's plenty of speed. And then we're gonna, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. I think it was because I totally played Crack the Whip with that. I like flew in reverse and then threw it into, and slammed on the brakes and then threw it in forward. And so there were cars that were still, had a lot of backwards momentum when the car in front of it, there was a car that was going backwards while the car in front of it started going forward at the same time. So yeah, it's, I mean, it's understandable. All right. Go like this. So yeah, this is going to be, it's probably going to take a couple episodes to get to the next one filled, because we are going to have to, we're going to have to go all over the four corners of the map kind of thing. We got to come back here to get the cordwood. I should have grabbed that. No, it's going to be, we're not going to be able to pull like 40 cars around this whole map like that. I don't know, maybe I should try. Maybe I should see how big of a train I can get going, right? I mean, I could always do that, right? It's always an option. We're almost hitting 30. Can we get a little bit more? I love the needle. I love the needle making the little effort. It's not just like this. It's not just like this. It's like, you know, it's struggling to. Well, now it stops. Now that I try to make you look at it, right? But yeah, it does. It does the little struggle. That cracks me up. Okay, so we're good here. Make sure all these switches are set. Yep, that's the way we want to go. And then we'll just, too bad we can't like disconnect these, go slow, disconnect these. I mean, you could go slow, disconnect these, and let them coast and run away from them. And then flip the switch. You could have somebody else flip the switch while they're going past this. Let's see, we're going to do this. All right. We're going to disconnect these. There we go. Because if, yeah. There we go. And then we're going to go forward. Yep, we left them. All right, we left them behind. Perfect. No, 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 no. See, I did it again. I just think I completely... Ignored the switch there. Let's go like this, and let's not slam into the other ones before we get off the track, right? Go like this. There we go. Okay. Now, that switch. There we go. That's what we want. All right. Let's try this again. There we go. Now we can do it. Much better. Okay, so we're going to have 5 of those. We're going to have 9 of the other ones. 9 of the water things. I mean, we can go pick up the 3, and instead of just leaving a giant mess, we can go pick up the 3 that we have. We have 3 existing, so we can buy 6 more and then add the 3 on there that we have, so that we're not just leaving cars scattered around the map for no reason. I think that's fair. There we go. And then, let's see, how much? We're going to split off here to the right. Yeah. Okay, we've got a little bit. So I wanted to show you our stamp mill is here, and then our water cars are over here, and then the water comes from here, and the coal comes from there, and the cordwood comes from there, and our cordwood cars are way up there. So yeah, there's a whole lot of adventuring to be to be done with this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come out of here with the gold and drop that off at the stamp mill, and then head toward the water well thing. Will be how we do that. Assuming we can load up the gold quickly. And I think we can, given the spacebar trick, where you can use the spacebar to load one on every time you hit the spacebar twice. I think the trick is like not hitting it too many times so that you don't drop gold into the... I'm sure it'll drop gold into the air. That's my guess anyway. I'm not sure about it, but I'm sure in the, you know, I'm sure. I'm so sure. Like, I'm so sure. Gag me with a spoon. Yeah, that kind of being sure. So anyway. What was this car? Was this a box car that we left over here? I think that's what it was. No, it was one of these. Oh, I could have left those back here, couldn't I? Whoops. Alright. I mean, I can always re-rail them there and pretend we did that. Yeah, because it's not worth going back for that now. Alright, we'll just take the reverser off. And then, yeah, so when we come back out, we'll go this way, and I think that takes us right past it. I mean, it's kind of cool that it's like that it takes you right past it. On the way there. And then I get the feeling we're probably going to end up the rest of the time trying to set up our long train with the... I mean, it's not that long. It's going to be, what, 14? We're going to be pulling 14 cars. That's not that big of a deal. 14 is not that many. All right. We're going to go like this. How did I leave 5? Oh, because, yeah, because it loaded them onto the thing. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. It loaded them onto the cars, and I think I just wanted to have the car empty. All right, so. Yep. All right, we're just going to put 20 in each one because we have 5 cars. You know, instead of putting 22 in each one until we get to the last car that doesn't have an even. See, then they're even. You'll thank me later. As Monk would tell you. He'll thank me later. They're not even. There we go. Now we just got to worry about running away down. Is that a floating bunch of rocks? Okay. All right. There we go. Whoops. Oh, and they're not even. You won't thank me later. There we go. It looks like that you can't tell that they're... Shh. Don't tell anybody. A little bit more. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Mr. Train. Okay. There we go. One more. Bump it up a little bit. We can just stop when we get to this one because we're gonna go backwards anyway. Almost seems like that needs a big turnaround too, huh? A teardrop, so you can turn around and come back the other way. Let's see here. So we're gonna go like this. All right, so let me see. Will we be able to fit a teardrop on here? I think we'd end up having to go out over that, and it might be kind of ridiculous doing that. So I think we're just gonna suck it up and drive backwards. It's trains. We have the technology. We can do that. All right. And then we need to flip the switch. Flip the switch before we get there. All right. And then we need to also not go a zillion miles an hour down the hill, probably. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun. Let's see how fast we go. Can we hit 40? I don't know what 40 is in metric. Unit lists 40 in metric. Probably shouldn't go more than 40, huh? That's cool. All right. Let's see if it survives this curve up here. Let's see. Yeah, looks like we're going to do okay. Nice. Let's see how much, if we leave it at 0, how much it'll be able to do. It's still going to come down to like below 28. It's really cutting it close right there, isn't it? No, not really. Okay. It just looked like it from a distance. This one right here. Yeah, see, it's even worse. So we got to do that. It's our 26% limit, 23%. It apparently likes 26 this time around. Is that the stamp mill right there? I think it is. Pretty sure that's the stamp mill. So we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here and come back in. Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna go and then back in. And I need to look at that and see. There we go. Nice. Okay. Flip that. No, flip you. No, flip you. What was that? Oh, it was the Breakfast Club. They used to play the Breakfast Club like once a year on TV. I think it was on Channel 9. I know the Blues Brothers, they played once a year on Channel 9. At least once a year. WGN. You know what I'm talking about. Channel 9. Millions of people know what I'm talking about. Alright. So this, we're going to go backwards, and then I need to look and see where is our input side. It looks like our input side's going to be on that side. So we do need to flip that switch. This switch here. Okay, and then we'll go like this. Whoa, what just happened? I think it's because I changed views. Is it because I changed views? Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it is. It's a triple switch. That's why. It's not because I changed views. Okay, so this is, we need to be on that. That's why. Okay. So let's go like, whoops, this. And we'll turn that. And we're going to re-rail this. Whoops. Re-rail it the other way. Thank you. All right. Let's try this again. Totally did not catch that. The triple switch. I know I added that in when we were building this so that we would have the ability to just make another track that goes way off that way, is I believe what we did. So that way you can come into this either way and turn around and all that stuff. It just gives you options. Options are good. Okay. So. Okay, it's all stopped. All right. Now we should be able to go. No, what I was thinking was, you know how when you turn around and it comes into view and then the switch changes place? Like it wasn't, it reminds me of the dead animals in Empyrean that like respawn. But anyway, you know how there's that. Like, and watch, I change the switch, but then when I turn around here, then it's going to change position. Huh. And it made a liar out of me. Okay. But no, it does that normally. And maybe just with the double switches. But I've seen it do that before, and I don't know if that's just graphically that it's doing the animation or if the switch is already in that position. I like the cactus over the switch here. That's awesome. Oh, I guess it's not. It's behind it. But it looked like it looked like the switch was right in the middle of the cactus, didn't it? It's like I'm changing the switch. Ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ah. You need that cartoon poking noise. Boink, boink, boink. That's how it goes, right? Oh, man. Okay. That's the sound it makes. Boink, boink, boink. Touche, Mr. Pussycat. Doink, doink, doink. And the little sword is it's not a sword, it's whatever. The foil is like bending. Every time he tries to poke him, it just bends and doesn't actually do any damage. All right. Can I unload? Can I? Oh, it's because it's gold. Duh. It's gold. Where do I put the gold? Oh, the gold goes here. Okay. Such an idiot. Is it? Can I unload? Oh, that's refined. Oh, this isn't the... Speaking of being an idiot, yeah, that's refined gold. No, I don't need to... I need to bring... Which one is it then? That was... Okay, that was awesome. Which one is it? Because that's the one where it comes in. That's the one that takes... You sure this doesn't take gold ore? That can't be right. Because this shows... It shows on here... This is the stamp mill, right? Let's turn this off. Let's go like this. Facilities. No, not facilities. Industries. Dredge. Stamp mill. Gold ore. Oh, that's the output. So where's the... Okay, we are at the right place. Double idiot. Let's get out and look. Goal. Get out and look. All right. So there's our cordwood. That's the output. This is coal. Where is our... Is it over on this side? Water. Oh! It needs to... Do we need to build a platform up here? I think we might need to build a platform up here in order to drop this off. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah, this is going to have to... This track here is going to have to... Let's see what we've got as far as... whoops. As far as this goes, rail track. Let's see what it does. Will it let us... Does it have the little link point here? Where's the link point? See, where's the linky? No linky? So how do we get it here? Did they really do that? All right. Why don't we put a switch here? And then, yeah, as if you can see. We'll put a switch in here. This is what we'll do. We'll put a switch in here and then make this go the other way. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Or just make this go past it. So let's go like this. And this. And then we're going to link this to here, if it'll let us. See if it'll let us. I don't think it's gonna let me do it. Okay, so let's go like, we're gonna have to do this old thing. What did it just do? Oh, it wants to go the other way. Really? All right, let's just get rid of this piece of track because it's obviously going to be in the way anyway. So we'll go like this. We're going to go rail track like this. Let's see if it'll let us connect this way. If we can even do it. There. What's that curve look like? Oh, that's not terrible at all. Okay. It's actually a pretty nice curve. So what I want to do is we're going to, you know what, we're not even going to put a piece of track there. We're going to test this. So we're going to go like this. We're going to save the game. We're going to call this test. And let it finish saving sometime today. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to continue. And we're going to try re-railing one of these cars onto here. Just so we can see if we can empty it into the thingy. If it'll let us. You know what I mean? Because it comes out up above it or whatever. Let's see if it'll let us. Go like this. Turn off the lantern. Unload. No? No, not unload there. Unload here. It's unload. Yeah, it does. Okay. Cool. Alright, so it's going to let me unload into here. Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to do then. We're going to have to build this, the rest of this track, and then we're going to have to put, I'm basically going to start from where we saved off, and then we'll build the track and we'll actually do it legit. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 46. Join me in episode 47. We'll get the gold ore dropped off, and then we'll go do our other stuff. So yeah, join me in episode 47, and we'll see you then. Later.